Hello folks, Martin here. Now, I want to give you an insight into somebody who's probably been doing a little bit of internet marketing. He's been following a few people for quite a while now. This is a new student I've just gained. He's taken advantage of my £45 bonus offer for my complete everything DVD set training. What I'm going to do is allowed me to actually use this email as an example of how he's going to move forward, because I feel that perhaps quite a lot of you are in the same boat where you've actually created a product or you've sourced some sort of product, whether it be private label rights or you've put your own product together with a website. And let's just take a look at what Craig's done as a beginner, and let's see if we can actually find out where he's actually gone wrong, or to give him some like a decent critique for his website. So if I take you over to the website, which is http germanshepherdsworld.com. Let's just reduce the letter for a minute. Right, here's the actual website which Craig has already created. Now, as you can see there, what he's got there is he's obviously got a header graphic there. He's got a picture. He's got a few titles. Now, going through it, as you can see, he's used the long sales letter format. Now, the long sales letter format basically is taught to you by internet marketers, and you normally find people, especially beginners, when they create their first website after they've done their first internet marketing training, so to speak, what they tend to use is to use the template that internet marketers suggest that you use, and that is a long-winded sales letter giving a call to action in the header, make people desire the product, use proof, social proof and various stuff, put a few images on and some script, and then at the bottom of the page there you'll probably find somewhere he's got the call to action, special introductory price of $17.95. That's over 50% off the regular price. That's the call to action basically there. Click here to purchase the your German Shepherd book. 100% satisfaction guarantee, 60 day money back guarantee, and again that's basically the web page. Now, this is a great mistake, as I said to you, which I find most people, when they've been doing internet marketing training, do, is the long-winded sales letter. When you go to a bookstore online, Amazon or whatever, what you basically get is a little bit of a script, maybe a picture of the item, a brief description, and your payment option, how you pay for the item, and also some possible reviews on the item as well. This format, this long sales letter, beginners tend to take this format and use it as gospel for every product they create. Now, what I mean there is that internet marketers, for example, when they're trying to convince you to buy instant wealth products or get rich quick products and stuff like that, they literally need to have a long page of stuff to try and convince you to buy the product that is not pie in the sky. And they put a long sales page. Sometimes if you're buying a product from an internet marketer, you can actually be sitting down for a half an hour reading through the social proof which they try to provide you with on how simple their system is. And that is why they use a long sales letter. It's a mistake to use a long-winded internet marketing style sales letter for any other sort of niche, because it doesn't warrant it and people get bored, and especially if it's not put together very well. So anyway, so looking at this page, that's the format of this page. That's the first mistake. He's used the actual template of the long sales letter, which internet marketers only use for their internet marketing ventures. You don't need that in other niches. The next thing is as well, I'm going to just grab the URL from there. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go over to a website called Copyscape. These are obviously the checks that I done when I actually contacted him back. I'm just going to type it into Copyscape, his web address there. That's copyscape.com. Now, Copyscape basically will go out once I press go, because I've put his URL in there, and it will actually scour the internet if there's any duplicate content on that web address there, and if it is, it will show up. So let's just click go. So it's going out around the web now, and it's actually scouring the internet for duplicate content, and hey presto, without me doing anything, 10 results have been found. German Shepherd Dog World. The results, click the results below to see matching content. So there's article base, e-zine articles, there's a website there, Another one there, another one there. There's 10 basically websites that are using that exact phrasing. So obviously, our friend Craig, if we go down to where I saw that post, where is it? Where he's used a brief history of German Shepherds. This text body here, which he's used, he's obviously copy and pasted that from places like Easy Articles or wherever, and it's actually been used by Copyscape, as pointed out, that that is actually duplicate content. Now, when Google comes to analyse your website, one of the things it demotes you or deranks you for, or puts points against you for, is having duplicate content on your website, especially if you're a new website. Now, you may notice, for example, when I go back to these websites here, you see that there's article-based, e-zine articles. Well, these are obviously have got duplicate content on them, but rankings won't affect them for the simple reason being, as these are well-known authority sites. So you hear people saying, yeah, but what about e-zine articles? There's always duplicate content, people using that content all over the place. I don't think the search engines penalise them because they are well-known superior authority sites. That's why they don't get actually penalised. People coming up with a brand new created website with duplicate content, if Google sees that, I'm sure its algorithm picks out these websites and it will not look too kindly because it thinks that newcomers are just pinching stuff. There's no authority to this site, it won't have a page rank, and it's a bad idea to do that. So that's just a simple check that you can do, and you can actually do that check with Copyscape on any website to see if there's any duplicate content that you might have. You might have pulled stuff off of another website just to use a few lines, and as I say, if you've got a new website there, you're not an authority site, you're going to get penalised. One other thing I'd like to share about, just a quick look, quick review which I did in Craig's website, is I've got a plugin on my Firefox browser called SEO Quake. You can type SEO Quake into Google, you'll find the plugin if you use the Firefox browser, which I do, and then you can attach it. So what I'm going to do now, if my mouse is just on the page, I'm just going to right click on my mouse and I'm going to go to the bottom where it says SEO Quake, and SEO Quake gives you quite a few things where you can check, but I'm going to just take it up to where it says keyword density and click OK. So this is a report now from SEO Quake on the URL, which is obviously Craig's website. Now what it's saying here is in the title he's got German Shepherd's World, he's got that in the title tag, but there are no keywords. Look, there's no meta keyword information there. If he had his meta keyword inserted into his website, which is what the spiders, when they come to visit your website, the Google or search engine spiders, they look for your keywords. There's none listed there, and there's also no meta description. And that is one of the first things that the search engine spiders seek when they come to your website. So again, you're not giving Google information to actually rank your site. So if Craig's trying to get his site ranked, for example, Google's going to come here and it's going to look and see duplicate content, for example. It's going to see the no title tag, no keywords in the actual website that are listed, that it wants to let you know, or let the search engines know that that's what it's trying to get ranked for, and it's also got no meta description. So all in all, and also when you scroll down the page as well, it could be a bit better with regards to the this is the payment link here basically. I mean, again, I think I speak to Craig after this, and he said he used a free bit of open source website creating software called Composer. He's got other websites as well, but that would be, I mean, the German Shepherd dog, he's got a passion or knowledge in that niche as well. I advised him to actually create his own information products rather than just using articles and then trying to sell that, because if you're trying to promote yourself and produce yourself as an expert in a niche, you don't want someone to buy the product. I know it's your first product, but just for people to say, oh, this is his article he's put together and I've paid $17 for it, it's not worth it. It will get you a bad reputation. So off the bat, initially, if he's going to stick with this niche and try and make some money out of this niche, I would initially change this over to a WordPress blog. I would put some affiliate widgets down the side with regards to products for Alsatian or dogs in general, and I would also have a content page where I would have my products for sale, and I would also have a page where I would be updating with regular training tips and stuff like that. You can get all that stuff from e-zine articles and just get it rewritten or reword it. you can go to Fiverr.com. If you find an article on Easy In Articles that you might want to use, all you do is you go to Fiverr.com, pay an article writer there $5, which if you're in the UK it's probably about £3.20 to write a 400 or 500 word article. Make it keyword rich for a certain keyword, and what I would do before I would actually post the article, I would also go over to the Google keyword tool, and I'd type in, for example, German Shepherd, and I would put it on an exact match. I wouldn't have it on broad because I want to find people who are actually typing that term in and seeing what they come up with. Have I spelled that right? Well, as you can see here, German Shepherd, competition's low, global monthly searches, local monthly searches. I've actually here in the UK, I've used the locale as the UK here. 1,600 people are actually searching for that term German Shepherd. So what I would do on my blog, I'd have one page at the top there in the menu bar which says German Shepherd. I will find an article on Easy In Articles on German Shepherd dogs, and then I would ask the person to write the article with the keyword German Shepherd in the answer in the first paragraph, a couple of times in the middle paragraph, and also in the last paragraph use the word German Shepherd. And I would then pay them £3.70 and install that keyword rich article, just for one keyword, on my blog as a post, and that way you'll get that blog post with unique content, with keyword rich. I may put a picture on there, and that's the way to write your posts, by getting other people to just alter an Easy In article and change the word and then rewrite it for about $3 or whatever. If you want to do it yourself, by all means do it yourself. But as you can see, this is quite a good little niche there. I'm hoping it's going to probably do quite well with that. Now that's a very interesting point. Look, I've just typed in the word German and it's filled it in for me. German Shepherd is actually spelt S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D. Do you see that? H-E-R-D. Now when I typed it in, I typed in German S-H-E-P-A-R-D. So I've actually spelt it wrong, but there's a lot more people like me who also spell it wrong. 1,600 people spell that word wrong. So you could even write your article with the wrong spelling in, so that you're capitalising with this. That's why it's only 18 pence for cost per click if you were getting on the first page of Google using AdWords, for example. That's why the competition is low. If you look for the term German Shepherd spelt the right way, which I've just seen down there somewhere. Where is it? I thought I saw it down there. There we go, which is there, German Shepherd spelt the right way. It's saying it's still low competition, but there's 22,200 people looking for it. Absolutely amazing. So even wrong spellings, like I've done there, will still pull you in a lovely little, and you'll probably get on the first page of Google for that there. So that's definitely one to look for. And let's just go to another tool of mine, which is Traffic Travis. I have trouble saying that. Traffic Travis. Again, this is a free program which you've seen me use before. Oh, it's asking for an update. Look. Again, a great piece of software. It does update it, because don't forget, Google's changing all the time to search engines, and the algorithms keep changing, and so the people who you're getting this sort of software of have to update their software as well. So I'm just having to reload this. I'll go through this and just show you. This is what I'm going to have to do here. Just click next. Okay, yes, desktop art, and yep, okay, install it. Let it just install that for a second. So this is what, when I'm creating websites and checking things, this is what I go through. So I'm hoping Craig's allowed me to use him as an example, so you're seeing the work that you should possibly be doing when you're creating your own websites and doing your checks on niches and stuff like that. So I just want to show you, I'm going to use the term German Shepherd as a check, the one I found. There we go. Well, let me just say it's opening up now. So I want to analyse the keyword. So I'm going to click here where it says analyse keyword. Just shut that out, that's a video. And I'm going to put the analysed phrase in there, German Shepherd, the way I want it spelt. I'm just going to bring it over to the UK. You can choose your country of origin there. I'm going to put it in the UK here, and it says analyse the top 20 results. I'm only interested in the top 10 results, because I'm only interested in getting on the first page of Google. And I'm then going to press analyse. Now what Traffic Travis is going to do, it's going to go out there and it's going to get me the top 10 results on Google for this key term German Shepherd, and it's also going to go out and scavenge and find out information what the top websites, the top 10 websites on Google for that search phrase, how easy it might be to compete with them. You've probably seen one of my other videos about this, but I'm just going to quickly run through it again. This is just for Craig, using the example of his website so that you can actually see. Right, okay, here we go. We've got the results now. The difficulty rating to try and get ranked for that keyword German Shepherd in the United Kingdom, it's saying it's relatively easy. So let's just have a look here. The first thing to look at is the page rank. The top one has got a page rank 5. You're not going to really compete with that unless you've got a really old established site. We're looking for page ranks of 1s or below 3 basically. Now we've got in the second place there German Shepherd. Again, that's the proper spelling there. It's got page rank of 3, 10 years old. It's got literally hundreds of thousands of backlinks. You're not going to really get a chance to compete with that one. No, that's a page rank 4 with plenty of age to it. Nope. There is a page rank 3 here with no age, but again it's got 637 backlinks. You probably could compete with that, but you'd have to do a lot of work and it's going to take a bit of time. Now here's one. This is position 5 in Google. She's still on the first page. It's got a page rank of 1, which is very good for us. It's only 4 years old, but it's got no backlinks to it. It's not only got no backlinks to it, don't worry about this figure. This is backlinks to the whole site. Don't worry about that. You're looking at backlinks to this page here, which is this one here. In that title, the word German Shepherd is there. That's the proper spelling. But what I'm saying to you is that there is only there is no backlinks on this actual page whatsoever. It's not got a ranking in DMOZ. There's no title tag. If you look there, that's why it's got a cross there. The meta description it doesn't contain the meta description phrase there, and it hasn't got the H1 tag also there. So you could put all them in your website with a plugin like all-in-one SEO in WordPress, for example. You can put all this information in there. So there's a possible place we can get. All these other ones here, not really. That's got age on its side, that one. You probably could get in the last position, but you know, it's going to be quite a tricky one, this, because there's some good ones up there. Although it says it's relatively easy, that's your real one to go after, that one there. So you want to get a website created with driving a few backlinks to your website. Get a DMOZ listing. That can take a bit of time actually. You can get a title tag. You can put the title tag in. You can put the description in and the H1 tag, and you may stand a chance of driving that website up onto that for that term there. So that's just to show you what you want to be looking at to see how likely you are going to be at if you're going to create a review type site to get on the first page of Google. Failing that, you could always go down the paid listing way, which again in that niche there, I think it's saying there 18 pence per click to get you on the first page of Google, because it's low competition. Well, I hope that's been some use of you and gives you some sort of ideas, and we'll check back on Craig on this one and see how he's actually redesigned his website, for example, and how he's probably moved forward with this product. We'll have a little look in a couple of months or whatever and see how he's doing. Thanks very much. Hope that's been of some use to you.